Hey guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to be taking you guys along with me on a little road trip. I'm super excited. We are in the car and we're about to head out. We're going to be going to a part of like North Florida, not too far from us, and we're going to do some camping, probably some antique shopping and hiking and things like that. So I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with us so that you can enjoy some of the pretty weather and nature and shopping as well. And if we find anything good, we'll do a little haul afterwards. So we're all ready to go. Nola's just waiting for Matt. I have my book all ready. I'm reading Brimstone right here, the second in the Quicksilver series. I'm super excited about it. I'm only like 50 pages in, so hopefully I'll make some good progress on the trip. If you guys want to come along with us on our road trip and enjoy the scenery and the sights with us, then make sure to stick around and watch this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so that YouTube shows you more of my videos. I have new videos every Sunday, and we have some really fun DIYs coming up, so you don't want to miss those. We're gonna head on out on the road. This week we're going to be partnering with the brand Warmco, and I'm so excited about this because they sent over their portable camping fan, and it's just perfect for throwing in the car for a road trip, a camping weekend, or even a picnic. This fan is really useful because it has so many amazing features that cut down on what you need to pack. It has a built-in light, which is perfect for the tent. It also has 4 different levels of brightness and 4 different speeds to the fan. And on top of that, it has a 48-hour runtime, which is perfect for traveling because you don't have to worry about recharging it. We charged it before we left and it lasted us through the weekend, which was honestly super convenient. It also has a little hook and a stand so that you're able to put it in a lot of different locations. This trip was one of those where the weather kept changing. It was cool at night, warmer during the day, and then kind of stuffy once the sun started coming up in the morning, which is pretty much how camping always goes. And I'm someone who has to have a fan on to be able to sleep, so having a small portable fan that's lightweight makes it so much easier to make sure I'm comfortable when I travel. The Warmco fan ended up being one of the most used things we packed on the trip. We had it running pretty much around the clock. It's not one of those loud fans either that feels like you're just in a wind tunnel. It just gives you this steady airflow that makes the tent feel way more comfortable. On warmer nights, it was nice to have a little breeze, but even on cooler nights, it helps to keep the air in the tent from feeling stale. And then in the morning, once the sun started hitting the tent and it warmed up, this thing was perfect. We just turned it on and kept the air moving so it didn't feel stuffy in there. And if you're like us and you love to camp or travel, I would definitely recommend checking out Warmco. I'll link all their information in the description box below for you guys so that you can check out all of their amazing products.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon.
It's a little bat cave. I can see them, but I can hear them. Little smokestacks almost. So it used to be like a bridge going straight across for like logging and cotton farming and stuff.
Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. If I show up, will you show me rental? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know that a girl like you could be falling in love with just about anyone. All I want is just to know it's just to hang around and walk on the same ground. You remind me of the days gone by, all the real good love turned up just in time.
So we accidentally just took, oh, what's that? It's a little hog. Where's the big hog? Uh-oh. Okay, so we'll try this again. What I was trying to say is that we accidentally took a side road. We were just like, okay, whatever, we'll do that because we could see it on the map. And it was like all that grass. There's no more right now, but it was just like really high, waist-high grass that we had to go through, which was not the vibe. And then right when I got on to tell you, I saw two little baby hogs cross the path. And I was like, oh, so cute. And then I was like, oh no. Where's the big one? And so then I started shouting to, you know, scare them away. And I saw another little one. So we got out our bear spray and all that and went up there. And then the big mama came across. Now we're on the main trail and we're good. So here we go. Back to it. I can hear him. Oh, there he is. My gosh, this is just a wildlife tour. There he goes. Little armadillo. Get it, little man. He's looking for food.
If I show up, will you show me rental? If I make you laugh, will you give me some time? 'Cause I know that a girl like you could be falling in love with just about anyone.
Got back. I'm still nice and cozy from traveling, but I wanted to show you really quickly what we got at the antique store. We only got 2 things, so not a huge haul, but I'm really excited about the things that we got. So I got this really beautiful stained glass light. I think it's stunning. I haven't seen one with this color palette before, and it also has stained glass on the top, which usually you see it where it's open at the top. I'm really happy with this. The lady at the antique store said that the guy that she bought it from was like an older gentleman and he had this his whole life. It's definitely a well-loved piece, but it has no chips, no marks on it. It's just in really great shape, and it still has all the wiring, and then you just put the light bulb in right there. I think it's so gorgeous. So that's the one that I got. And then Matt, of course, picked out a book. This book is a little bit worse for wear, but I think the thing that he really liked about this book is the age of it. I think it's the oldest book that he has so far. It's from 1850, a very old book, and it's The Elements of Algebra. I mean, other than the cover being gone, it's in pretty decent shape. The binding is still intact, the back is still intact, it's just missing the cover, but pretty cool to have one that is from 1850. And those are the only 2 things that we got at the antique store. It was a really cute shop. It just didn't have a lot of things that like I needed in this moment, and I wanted to really pick something that spoke to me. I'm really excited about being able to use that light somewhere in a future makeover. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's vlog and coming along with us on our road trip. It was definitely an eventful trip. We had a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this week's video, make sure to leave me a comment and let me know, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more of my videos. I have new videos every Sunday. We would love for you to join our DIY community. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on Sunday.